So these cowards have somebody to point their finger at and blame.
Okay.
I'll be your bad guy.
You ain't never paid. What up, what up, what up? This your boy, Just Us, Mayor of the Underground, coming to you live, Icon Radio, RT Worldwide, in this Summerfest Spotlight. I got my guy Richual in the building. What's happening, man?
Yes, sir. We up in the building, man. How we going?
Man, in the Royal Blue Suns gang. What's
yes,
up?
Sir. Feeling good, man.
Yeah, man. So you are returning to the Summerfest. You've played Summerfest before. We love working with you. What has been your experience like working with Icon Radio, Respect the Underground, the festivals? Like, from the outside looking in, if somebody was just, you at the liquor store or the barber shop, or you just chopping it up with the homie and they ask you about what the festival is like and what your experience has been like working with us, what would you say?
It's a hell of an experience overall, man. Just getting to network with different artists, getting to hear the different sounds that are out there, and it's always a good vibe and a pleasure to always come through, and get to see who's coming up next, and like I said, get to hear a new sound and stuff like that. And I mean, I got a few people I've been talking to, just because they put out music and they're kind of like iffy to get on stage, and it's just like, you're gonna get, the only way you're gonna get over that is by doing it.
Great way. So, we have the open mic stage.
Right.
Doesn't cost anything.
Mm-hmm.
All they gotta do is show up and sign up, right? And I do that for people like that because it helps you get the marbles out your mouth, helps you overcome that anxiety.
Right.
Number one fear in the world is speaking in front of people. Mm-hmm. Well, try speaking over a beat, and performing and then talking to the crowd. And then right. It's nerve-wracking. People get scared. They get nervous. That's okay.
I've been there.
Number one fear in the world. Mm-hmm. You're not alone.
Right.
9 billion people feel the same way.
Yep. Yes,
so,
sir.
The only way to overcome that is by doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been doing it, bro. You came a long way from your first festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a learning experience every time, you know what I mean? We all make mistakes, and honestly, that's where we're going to learn for the most part, but, consistency, and even if you, miss out one or two, it's one of those things where, you're still planning to come back and get over that fear initially, you know what I mean? Because you're always going to feel nervous right before a show or right before an interview, whatever it is. But the fact is, you already done it before, and once you actually step to the plate, you're going to swing, and it's going to be a home run, and that's all it is to it.
You got a great attitude towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So what are we doing musically? What's new for Richual?
Man, I took a little bit of time, stepped away, and had to do some living, get some experience in, something else to talk about and stuff like that. Right now I'm focused on dropping these 2 EPs, 2-volume EP, and so far it's just sounding fucking amazing to me right now, man. And hearing the work that's done here at Handcrafted Studios is just wants to keep coming back, and
Hold on, you recording with us too?
Oh yeah.
Who do you record with?
Bag of Tricks.
My man.
Yeah, that's my engineer right now, and man, every time I step into place, and
did you start working with us because of? Did you start working with him because of us, or or did you start working with us because of him?
It's pretty much both. You know what I mean? It's one of those where I did my first festival here. I had an engineer at that time, and then coming here, working with different artists, they told me who they're working with as far as engineering, and I'm like, you know what? I got to check that out. Because hearing it you can hear the difference.
You can hear the difference.
Very much, and
he's really fucking good at what he does.
Very.
No one's ever made me sound that cool.
Right.
And best I've ever sounded because of him.
Yep. And so the first track I ever got mixed here with them, I showed it to a few friends, and they're like, man, this is the best you've ever heard sounded. It's clear, nothing sounds off balance, the bass is not distorted, everything sounds the way it's supposed to. You're getting quality out of it. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those where it's yeah, man, you got to keep coming back, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, he's home now. I won't, if people hit me for guest features, I'm like, listen, this is what I charge, but part of that is going to go pay Felix because I'm not recording with anyone else.
Right.
I won't go to another studio. You know what I'm saying? And that's not no disrespect to nobody. There's a lot of great studios in the Valley, but he and I have developed a workflow. He has my vocal chain. He knows how to make me sound great. He knows what I'm great at, where my strengths and weaknesses lie. So, once you develop that relationship with an engineer is the most important producer or person in your team other than your producer, your manager, he might be the most important because he's who makes you sound the way you're supposed to sound.
Right.
You know, and without that, you're gonna sound like whatever the fuck you sounded like in the closet at the crib, mixing it on BandLab, doing it yourself, just getting it done because you thought it was good enough. It's not good enough.
It's not.
That's a great way to write music. It's a great way to be creative. It's not a great way to professionally record and distribute what is going to represent your brand. Right? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bag of Tricks Cat, just won 2 Grammys. You know, working with all the artists on the under the RTU imprint and on the festival. Anybody that he helps, you know, he makes sound like $1 million. And there's not a better engineer in the Valley other than Brian Gingrich, who is next door, and their family. So, like, you know, that's Handcrafted Studios, and that's no disrespect to anybody else in the Valley. We got some great studios, but I mean, I appreciate it. That's amazing that you work with, because I thought you did. Like, I was almost positive, but I was like, man, I wonder if he's still rocking with Felix. But yeah, once you come here, you don't leave.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like I said, man, I got a session right after this. So.
Do you really?
Yes, sir.
That's what you told me. You're like, hey, I got a session at 5. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, duh, you're with Felix.
Yeah.
Fucking. Hey.
So I'm like, I might as well knock out both. You know, I'm here, so you know, some downtime. You know what I mean? Get it.
No, it's 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Man, let's get into a record. I want to hear something. What you want to do right now? If you could rap one song live right now off the new project, what would it be?
That's crazy, man, because this one right here, like I was thinking of dropping it as a single, but then it's like, you know what, to put it all together, honestly, like the next album, it's a full album that I want to put out at the end of the year. It's gonna sound way different than the EPs that I'm currently gonna drop pretty soon. So I got 2 EPs. They're 2-volume EP. It's gonna be called Nothing But Everything, and this is more like a, you know, like a drumless boom bap type poetic energy. You know what I mean? And that album is going to be something way different, just way different. Just,
really?
Yeah.
I could tell by the way you're talking about it.
Yeah. So it's one of those where it's like I'm investing in it heavily to where I'm having different voices on there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be something where I'm like, I got only my homeboys on there and shit like that. Like, I'm networking on this album, and you know, there's going to have some voices on it that's going to.
You got any guest features you can speak on yet?
I want to, especially because, you know, she already sent me some vocals and everything, and she sounds amazing, man. She's a dope ass artist. You know, I first got introduced to her.
Do you want to say her name or no?
I don't want to mispronounce it because I've never heard it pronounced. But shout out to Lapre. I think that's
she's out of the city.
Yeah, and
Lapre.
She's so dope, man.
Bro, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She was originally from Tucson, but she's out here now.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because, like, you know, coming up with the concept of that song, I showed it to a couple folks, and they're like, man, did you write the hook for all? Like, no, that's all her, you know what I mean?
She
like,
did it.
She did it, and it's phenomenal, man. You know, I feel
well,
like
you made a good choice in who you chose.
Oh, yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I even got some of my folks were like, man, you know what? I'll throw you some cash just to get another feature from her. Like, she did that great. She did that.
Really?
Yes.
I can't wait to hear it.
Man, and like I feel
Will you
like,
send that to me when it's done so I can check it out?
Yeah,
just text it to me.
I'm gonna get it mixed here, so you know what I mean.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure Felix is also gonna be like, man, this is not you know, not the same of what you were coming with a few months ago. So
well, it's about evolution, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you listen to the music I make now versus what I made 20 years ago, it's 2 different people.
Right.
The context, the delivery, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when we find our feet, we stop trying so hard. And not trying so hard, we find our sound, which gives us, like, that effortless, because the greats were effortless. You listen to anybody who was, like, a great, they did it effortlessly. They flow effortless. They're not trying.
Right.
They just do it. And that's what, you have a more effortless approach on this, because I've heard the record. You know, I'm excited for the world to hear it. So let's get into this record. Go ahead. What's the title of it?
This one's going to be called Not the Same, because, you know, things change. And sometimes
that's very fitting.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shout out Foremost, man. Produced this one here.
Not the Same. Performing live, August 15th, Summerfest. We got the boy Richual is back. Respect the underground worldwide. Icon Radio. RTU, bitch.
Nothing happens the same. The way that life moves, everyone has to change. Love is not for everybody. Plenty act out the pain. Whether real or fake, I'm glad it stood in my lane. What you give, you can gain. Some like to call it karma. Crazy how somebody that you love can harm ya. It's hard, huh? Deal with the sad reality. Always don't open new doors, some never had a key. Not like a B&E or something that's forced. It's like saying hip-hop is dead while we're passing the torch. And when it gets to me, I will only be giving the best of me. Devil in my ear, but G.O.D. closer next to me. When I meditate, smoke weed and medicate on my own shit, not a soul here can replicate. You get one and one of me only. The old me is like water under the bridge below me. Break the shell, let the soul rise from the pain, from the dust and the cold below. Let the block bear witness, let the spirit guide, let the streets and the heavens know. Now I'm moving with my head up and don't lead with pain. Deep in the game, I'm not the same. Now I'm moving with my head up and don't lead with pain. Got the cleaning out the brain, but the dream remains. There's levels to it all around the whole planet. Roll slanted, keep moving and don't panic. Street lights flicker like Morse code. Making paper ain't doing much for a poor soul. Mind on the edge, but the rest in ascension. Sometimes the wrong turn can give the right kind of tension. Used to fight the shadow, now spit in the dark. Don't make motion off emotion. If it's hitting the heart, don't move different. I'm just not the same as I used to be. You will see a father who died with honor on the eulogy. Till then, we gon' be living for family and real friends. Things can be broken, some letting the will bend. Others do pretend we are not the same. Weight of the world on me, and I do not complain. Every time I took a loss, didn't stop the game. Stronger and better than ever is all I've got to gain. Break the shell, let the soul rise from the pain, from the dust and the cold below. Let the block bear witness, let the spirit guide, let the streets and the heavens know. Now I'm moving with my head up and don't lead with pain. Deep in the game and I'm not the same. Now I'm moving with my head up and don't lead with pain. Got the cleaning out the brain, but the dream remains.
Richual, performing live. August 15th, Summerfest. The boy is back. Respect the underground, bitch.
We gonna be in the building.
You said let your spirit guide? Are you talking about like the Native American spirit guides?
In a way, yeah. I mean, it's one of those where, you know, looking at things spiritually, like, you know, it's obviously deeper because being born from Mexican parents, you know, they're straight from Mexico. Mm-hmm. They have like a touch with native blood, you can say, right?
Aztec.
And yeah, and then kind of, you know, doing some, I guess, deeper research into that is like, man, you know what? We're kind of native. You know
very
I mean?
much so.
Yeah, so
absolutely, the original natives.
Right, and you kind of have to tap into those roots, you know, and realize that, like, you know, it's deeper than what it looks like, you know, on the surface.
Oh, it absolutely is. Mm-hmm. That was a very introspective record. Yeah. It was definitely different from what I'm normally, you know, what we hear from you. Sonically, it's really dope. I love the effects on the hook. You know, it's dope how you're kind of playing off yourself. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like two people, but it's not. It's just you. Yeah, man, that's one of the best records I've heard from you as an artist. It just shows a lot of growth.
Right. Yeah, and there's more to come, man. Like I said, that's gonna be part of the album right there. So the album itself, it's gonna be way different than what I've ever done before. You know what I mean?
I take a lot of pride in saying that, you know, we had played at least an inspirational role in your growth.
Oh, very much. Like I said, very much. So, I mean, stepping into the room here every time, you know, like I said, seeing different artists, seeing you know, yourself and Felix and stuff like that, like, it's inspirational, you know, seeing people always want to come and work with you know, RTU and Icon Radio and Handcrafted Studios, and it's like, man, I want to be a part of that, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing. And your interviews have gotten better. Your first interview, you were hella shy. And I say that with respect. No, I don't say that in any way other than we can laugh about it now, because I remember when I first met you and you came in, you were like, you didn't say a word in the lounge. You were quiet. Mm-hmm. You came in. You answered the questions, but like you didn't really dive in. You didn't really open up. And now I see like you come in, you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what to talk about. You got the project coming out. Like I'm just watching you grow as an artist, and it just brings me a lot of joy because I know we played a role in that, and that's what this is for. That's why we built this, because it wasn't just a concert. When that's not just, this ain't no local concert we selling tickets to. Nah, bro, this is a movement. Right. This is community. This is culture. This is for the city. And the more we grow together, the more it benefits everybody.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The more the city looks, it gets respect from everybody around. Like, say, like, man, they got a lot of artists. They got a lot of quality music, and it's coming out of this building.
Yeah.
And I'm just proud to say that. So I appreciate you, man. I just want to acknowledge the growth and want to acknowledge, what you're saying. And I just want you to know that I'm grateful for you every time you're a part of the festival.
I appreciate that, man, for real.
Man, tell the people where they can, for real. Tell the people where they can find you online.
Hey, man, tap in on the IG, man, Richual_AZ. I said I got some new shit coming out, two-volume EP, Nothing But Everything, coming pretty soon. Got some features, man, coming in, and yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. Like I said, at AZ Hip Hop Fest, it's always a vibe, always an experience. Fucking come through, man, come through.
Let's fucking go. Richual, like I said, performing live August 15th, Summerfest. We'll see y'all there. Peace.
Peace out.